Buenas noches, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Bienvenidos al canal YouTube Sports Game Máximo. Soy José María. Estamos aquí con Call of Cthulhu, un juego de terror del universo Lovecraft. No sé, vamos a ver qué tal el juego con la Play 5 Pro, cómo se ve. Y si veo que hay apoyo, veo que hay like, todo esto, podemos seguir con él. Porque el juego, por lo que me han dicho, no es largo, es más bien corto. Así que en 3 directos se puede terminar el juego tranquilamente, ¿vale? 3, 4 con mucho. Así que vosotros mandáis, gente, ¿vale? Vamos allá, empezamos. Buenas noches, Dani Martínez. Hola, buenas, gran juego. ¿Lo has jugado? La historia es buena. ¿Ah, sí? No sé, yo he visto que las notas, las peores la daban un 8. Este juego le han dado muchas notas, 8, 9, 9, 9,5. Notas muy altas. No sé, ya veremos. Buenas, Ariel. A ver, comentar el que le haya jugado, que comente qué tal el juego. Ajustes gráficos. Está inspirado en un cuento de terror. Hola, Carlos, buenas. Sí, a mí lo de investigación, yo lo comenté antes, Carlos, es tipo como los de eh, Sherlock Holmes, ¿sabes? Tipo investigación. Oye, la ambientación mola, ¿eh? Está guapa, ¿eh?
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Agencia de investigación de Pierce. Cordura.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm
¿Este juego sacaron un remaster de hace poco?
No.
No, que yo sepa no.
Is that right?
Ah, es un juego parecido, sí. Pero no es el mismo, es otro. Tú te refieres a otro. No es el mismo, no. 8 puntos, pues le podemos dar. Vale, yo creo que está bien.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been
Sí, pero es
accepted
el mismo
fewer new
mundo de
cases.
Universo de Lovecraft, pero
Work
es un
is
juego
scarce.
diferente.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
Ese
But all
tiene
those
más
cases
presupuesto
were-
que este.
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
Entonces te está dando
They
miedo
all
el juego,
died
pero
in
si acabo de
fire.
empezar,
Sarah, her husband, and Simon. my
acabo de
grandson.
empezar, ¿quién me puede
I
dar
can't
ahora?
do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
Si
She would
estaría en
never
español,
have done such
sería
a thing.
mejor.
But if
El
you
GTA
have,
6 estaría mejor si tuviera en
I've
español.
brought all that I
El
have.
GTA 5, el Red Dead Redemption 1 y 2 en español. Y muchos juegos que te puedo nombrar que son muy buenos y no están en español. Y así funciona
Tell me
todo.
all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
A ver,
You must find the meaning behind all
es que
this.
estuviera bien doblado, ¿no? Daniel. Digo, Ariel. Que estuvieran bien doblado, ¿verdad? Sería la hostia.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
¿En dónde lo estás jugando? ¿Cómo en dónde? ¿La Play 5 Pro?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. A married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
¿Qué tal, Ricardo? Dice, yo me compré la Play 5 Pro y me llegará mañana. ¡Qué bien!, ¿no? ¡Felicidades! ¡A disfrutarla! Ahora pronto, máximo 2 o 3 meses, llega la nueva actualización. El PSR 2. Que aún se verán mejor los juegos. Hola, Jaime, buenas.
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Cthulhu.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks. Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Qué guarro es. Escupir al suelo, tío. Es un guarro, un cerdo. Qué asco.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell no
Cubs
one.
Games. Cuando me jubile querré ser como como este
Anything
señor.
else?
Jugar a todo tranquilamente, con paciencia y buen arte.
That'll be all for now.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last,
The biggest. The one of the miraculous catch. Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wings of the girly voice, I would spread the metal fire.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink. stranger.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sign. He's gonna get us in trouble.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Vale, un punto. ¿Dónde lo ponemos? Aquí.
Trade an omen. Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator. He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty. There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue. Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to
Van borrachos
Darkwater?
perdidos.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
Qué bueno que estás con este juego. ¿Qué
They're
Samuel?
protecting their territory.
Me lo descargué hace tiempo
From whom,
en
I
Steam
wonder?
y aún no lo jugué.
They really
Voy a
don't
ver
have
cómo
a
es.
choice anyway.
Eso a ti, llego
They're
tarde,
more
pero
scared
mañana
of cat
volveré a
than
ver
an
el
attack
vídeo
by
desde el
drunken
principio.
sailors.
Ah, vale, vale.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing. Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you can tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Este no me deja
I don't
pasar.
give a damn about your racket. I just want to get
No me
into this
deja pasar.
warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her
Mejor tienen
property.
mucho diálogo. Sí que tiene diálogo, pressing. Igual que los Yakuza, igual que los Judgment.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Kat.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And is she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Kat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Ah, me dejan pasar. Qué guay. Ahora tenemos que investigar el Almafé 36.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Ah, tengo que encontrar otra entrada. Qué puto mal suelo, tío.
Well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Que tiene más dura, ¿eh?
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Hola, tía, me pega hostias, ¿eh?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Well, look who's back. Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Joder, ¿y dónde está el alcohol? ¿Cómo no vaya al bar?
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Where do you think you're going? Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
Don't aggravate me, sir.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Este tío no nos quiere ayudar. ¿Y si la botella la consigo en el bar?
Forget it. Nobody listens to us
Se la traigo a esa gente y que terminen borrachos. ¿Estos que son estos?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open.
In a dead fall town, and drinking all strong beer. I had to bring all the girly boys.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
He say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said.
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then,
Se dice que el 21 de este mes se lanza el parche para Far Cry 3 en PS5 a 60 FPS estable y HDR. Sí, y el Far Cry Primal y no sé cuál más.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that
¿Cómo
day,
lanzan parche?
the crew of the Scylla
Como no
caught
saldrá
an
parche, tú
exceptional
lo
catch.
actualizas automático,
Biggest whale
manual.
ever caught. They saved Doc
Yo me
Wallace
imagino que
from
será
famine.
el día 21, mañana. O sea, el miércoles. El miércoles por la tarde ya estará el parche. A lo mejor por la mañana. No sé.
That'll be all for now.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after.
The girl, Doctor. Told her. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor, a souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
Joder. Me deja pasar.
In a dead fall town, drinking all strong beer. I had to wake up the girly boys. I was by the men fire holes. Some people been found. I say ground. Some other right. Well, there is no. The weather is rough. And the wind will blow. I was by the man fire hole.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us
The miraculous catch.
like
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
My God.
you said it."
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
You have no right to treat us like this.
In a dead
The doctor.
fall
What
town,
did he say?
drinking all strong
You
beer.
said it.
I had the wing of the girly boys. I was
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
and the wind
Bueno, hay unos Lovecraft que sacaron un parche, ¿sabes? Que ahora no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Se ve súper guapo el juego, ¿eh? Este es la versión de PS4. Me parece que lo podemos jugar a la Play 5 Pro, pero es la versión PS4.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Kat.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A handle. It must come from these old winches. I could use this old winch to lift the...
Joder, ¿por debajo? A ver, escaleras. Por aquí nada. Por aquí atrás.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Bueno, pues ya está, creo que es lo que necesitamos. Bueno, eso lo tiene que hacer el otro. Hay que levantar esto. Gente, me voy a descansar 3 minutos. Me voy a tomar un capuchino. 3 minutos de descanso, ¿vale? Bueno, gracias por esperar, gente. Me he preparado un capuchino. Porque estas horas, calentito está bien. Bueno, vamos allá. A ver. Que hay que hacer aquí, tío. Yo creo que esto hay que levantar para arriba. Para que se levante la trampilla, para poder bajar para abajo. Pero es que... no lo encuentro. La forma de subirlo. A ver si este hombre nos puede ayudar.
Leave me alone, please. I don't want trouble.
Joder, tío. La clave tiene que estar esto aquí.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Uy.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Uy, ¿eso qué? ¡Ah!
This is primitive. Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What happened here? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous.
Dice Samuel,
I'm
te
going
hace
to
falta
need your experience to bring him
que te nos queda cao. Es que a mí
Can you explain what
las
this
charlas me da
painting is
sueño,
doing
tío. Me da mucho sueño las charlas. Los juegos, un juego que me aburre, me
It
da
was in the
sueño.
Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So
No
you
puedo-
confirm that it was
No puedo con los
removed
juegos
from the
aburridos.
crime scene.
O con la que hay muchas charlas. No puedo con ellos.
I'd like to go and see
Me
the
da
mansion.
sueño, tío.
Of course.
Digo,
You
me
wanna
tomo
go
café
back along
para
this trail?
reanimarme. Si no,
I'd like to understand how this painting
No lo
made it
avanzo,
to
tío.
here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? Now open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
la tía que chula, se enfrenta a la policía, ¿eh?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Sí, estoy de acuerdo contigo, Samuel, pero es que los análisis le dan un 8, un 9 de puntuación, hasta 9,5. Tiene que ser bueno el juego. Si no, no tiene sentido. Aunque de los análisis de la prensa no puede hacer mucho caso. Porque yo me he encontrado casos que dicen, hostia, el juego es muy bueno. Y luego lo compras y no es tan bueno como dicen.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
Pues Presen, de momento...
He inferred that old Silas was...
De momento, Presen, tengo que darte la razón.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins
Bueno, si
family
estuvieran
as far
doblado,
back as I can
pues le
remember.
daremos mejor puntuación.
Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know. Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Huh. You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Poor kid. I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule, and I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Vale, hemos ganado 2 puntos. No, 4 total ahora.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working Officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can find something.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Estaban peleándose.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did someone escape the fire?
¿Qué pista me falta, tío? Apártate, que no me deja pasar.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
No fue un accidente.
This was a fight. Someone fell here.
A ver, la historia empieza con un arranque lento, pero según vas avanzando, la historia está muy buena. Lo que pasa es que hay muchas charlas, o ha habido, porque no sé cómo será más adelante, y eso a mí no me gustan las charlas, tantas charlas.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Un punto.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Vale, vamos a dejarlo aquí. ¿Se puede? No sé, no, todavía no. Vale.
Locked. The boys' room. The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time. What will her room reveal about her? Perfect. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder... Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. Bradley? Is that you? Is anyone there?
Parece se esperaba un juego de miedo. Hombre, mejor juego que el Luto, seguro, ¿eh? Porque el Luto no da miedo tampoco. Vale. Ahora se está poniendo interesante. ¿Esto no es él?
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Sí, por los ventadores. De momento gana.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Bueno, vamos a dejarlo. Me voy a descansar. Este juego lo voy a poner por la tarde. Por la tarde, tranquilamente, las 6 de la tarde, porque es que de noche se hace pesado el juego, tío. Se hace pesado. Eso que darle puntuación a estos juegos un 8 9, yo creo que exageran, tío. La prensa está muy zumbada, perdida. Yo a estos juegos no lo daría un 8 9. No es malo, pero lo daría por la ambientación y por el tema de investigación. A lo mejor le daría un 5, un 6. Pero un 8 9 están locos, tío. Están locos. No sé, tío. El juego no es malo. No es malo el juego. El juego está bien. Lo que pasa es que se me hace pesado porque estoy cansado. Quiero acostarme y... No. Pero mañana tarde nos seguimos con él, ¿eh? Mañana tarde seguimos con él porque... O sea, es un juego... No sé si eso va a pasar una vez, que encuentras juegos de 5 o un 6, pero te apetece seguir jugando porque quieres saber qué va a pasar después, ¿no? Pues esto es uno de ellos. A ver. Un momento. A ver. Es que estoy mirando. Que están dando notas muy altas, tío. Y es que no lo entiendo por qué le dan notas tan altas. Le están dando notas altas. Bueno, a lo mejor el juego es un juegazo de la hostia. Pero tengo que avanzar más la historia. Pero de momento, para mí que han llegado maletines y han puesto, le han inflado la nota. Hay un montón de juegos mejores que este. Que no lo entiendo, de verdad, gente. Sí, a este le han dado un 8 y 9. Le han dado este. ¿Por qué tiene que darle un 20, tío? No lo entiendo. No, a ver, no me interpretéis mal, ¿eh? El juego no es malo, ¿eh? El juego tiene cosas muy interesantes, pero que no... Yo no le veo un 8 o 9 a este juego, tío. Y Gene le dio un 8 o un 9, no me acuerdo ahora. 8 y medio. Es que no lo entiendo. Pero bueno, seguiremos con él mañana tarde. Mañana tarde seguiremos con él. Allá a las 7, 6 o las 7 de la tarde seguimos con él. Vale. Me voy a dormir. Y si como me voy a acostar pronto, mañana por la mañana, en cuanto me levante, desayuno y me pongo a hacer directo con vosotros. Ya veréis que pondré mañana por la mañana. Así que nada, gente, que descanséis. Metacritic tiene un 7 por los usuarios. Un 7. Podría ser, ¿eh? Un 7, Carlos. Pero para dar un 7 tendría que terminar el juego yo. De momento le doy un 5 o un 6. Un 7 puede ser. Pero tendría que echarle más orilla o terminar el juego. Porque a lo mejor esta gente le ha dado un 7, los usuarios, por el tema de que lo han terminado. A lo mejor sí. A lo mejor es un 7. Ojo, que 7 no quiere decir que sea malo. Estamos acostumbrados que si no es un 9 o un 10, no son buenos juegos. Hay muchos juegos muy buenos que yo he probado, que yo le daría un 5 o un 6 y me he divertido con ellos. A ver, mañana seguiremos. Mañana tarde os prometo que si no hay nada, no tengo ninguna urgencia o lo que sea, no tengo nada familiar, mañana tarde a las 6 o las 7 seguimos con él. ¿Vale? Gracias, Carlos, por tu opinión. Gracias por vuestras opiniones. Pero vamos a seguir, que tengo curiosidad, porque la prensa le han dado un 8 y 9, la media, ¿eh? Tengo curiosidad a ver si... Porque de momento me hace pensar que le han inflado notas por maletines. Es que no, de momento es lo que estoy pensando. Pero ya veremos mañana. La suerte es que este juego no es largo. No es largo. Entonces lo podemos terminar en 3 directos, 4 con mucho. Nos vemos, gente. Hasta luego. Gracias.